All right, everybody. All right. Look like we got everything going here. All right. So what I wanted to do is so back when I first started in direct sales, network marketing, this whole industry, right? I had a mentor by the name of Steve Carter, and he was outside of my organization, but he was a really great individual, was trying to instill in me a bunch of things that I didn't have at the time. My business acumen had always been there, right? My business acumen has always been there. It was that I didn't have the skill set for this particular industry that I needed. And he was kind of instilling some of those things in me, kind of like what it looks like to talk to and prospect high level, high net worth individuals, how to pitch the business that I was in, how to do it with enthusiasm and passion, right? Even if you didn't. And then there was times where he would talk to me about being a student of business, right? And always changing with the market. And today we're talking about changing with the market. When I first did that, that was back in 2015, 2016, something like that. And back then, prospecting was at the speed of how many people you can converse with, right? How many people can talk to in a day? Can you talk to 20 in person and 100 on Instagram or Facebook? At the time, Facebook was very prominent. That was where a lot of people were doing their prospecting. Or, right, were you able to go to a bunch of networking events all week long and accumulate phone numbers and business cards and everything like that, and be able to set up calls and three-way calls and presentations at your home? But once we partnered with Eovia, and someone said something the other day. Well, someone said something the first day I heard it, right? And it was my mentor, Curtis Cobain, and he said, "We need something that moves at the speed of AI." And I'm thinking to myself about this industry as it pertains to how we're going to prospect and introduce to people the return on investment on partnering with us in Eovia. And what I learned is we're going to have to prospect at the speed of AI as well. So today we're going to talk about some ways that I've come up with that I'm testing at the moment that's going to be implemented and adjusted over time for things that are not working and are working. We're going to increase, right? 80% of the things that are working, we're going to double down on it. And then the 20% that's not working, we're going to adjust and try and move those spaces, move the needle forward so we can get as much as fish, excuse me, a much as efficiency and effectiveness as possible. So let's dive right on into some things that I think are going to be very big for you inside of your network marketing business. So this is called mini chat, okay? And this is the free version, mind you. This is the free version. The paid version, I'll tell you about certain features for the paid version when I get to those. But this is the free version. What mini chat does, it is an AI bot that once triggered can send a comment, a notification, it can send a like, it can send a DM. So what I was thinking to myself, how can we in a world built on content creation that is built off of the currency of attention, right? How can we use the currency of attention to better prospect our business? And ManyChat can do just that. So one, if you haven't built a brand, I think you should contact me. We should talk about how you build a brand, how to effectively get your audience to start listening to you and talking to you and responding back and giving you the feedback that you need. But this is for people who understand already what their brand is, what they should be doing, and try and implement these things. So let's dive right on in, right? So we're going to put this over here and I'm going to edit this automation so we can really dive into it, right? Top of the funnel, right? Top of the funnel. Top of the funnel is your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your TikTok, anywhere where the marketing is being done, anywhere where you're putting out content and adding value to your audience. That's top of the funnel. So let's say it's Instagram for certain in this case, right? Because we see it's an Instagram automation. Let's say the user comments on an actual reel, right? We can't, let's not do that one, right? So they comment on this reel that's on my Instagram right here. This is the one that I chose for them. And the trigger is to comment yes inside of inside that post. Now, what it does is it's going to give one of these random replies first, right? Hey, thanks for the support. Some fire emojis with the hands. Share this for me, please. All those things that sound like me. It's going to respond to that post, right? But once it's triggered, we have a condition here. Now, if the person has already been contacted, right? If they already been contacted before, they already went through this before, we're gonna send them a 100 and peace sign, whatever you're gonna put up in there as a comment. Thanks for supporting all of that because we don't want to put them through the same process that we're about to put everyone else through, the people who have not. So right, once they clicked on it, they said yes, we replied to them automated, right? Now if they're not in my contacts, what does it need to do? It needs to send them a DM. Let's talk about the DM. Yo, thanks for the support. Let me know real quick what best describes you. Trying to see who all's in my post. Let's try community here, right? And the first one is I like your content. They pick this one and it's gonna go to a response. Let's say in this one, we wanted to say, I want to learn. Excuse me. I went to public school. I didn't go to private school, so sometimes my fingers mess up. I want to learn investing and e-commerce. So let's say that. Now, let's say they say I like your content. So if they say I like your content, boom. Okay, great. I'm thankful for your support. Can you please share this with someone you thinks need this? We're still prospecting, right? We're getting a referral there. We're trying to find out if you haven't joined us or if you don't know someone, if you don't want this opportunity, do you know somebody that may will? We're still prospecting. We're still trying to find some type of way to get into someone else's DMs, right? So that's that one. But what if they say, I want to learn more about investing or whatever you're going to put here. You set up this trigger and it's going to wait 2 minutes. You have to see, let's say you set it up, you don't even want 2 minutes. Let's say you set it up for 10 minutes. You're a busy individual. There's a lot of people inside your DMs. You're running a business. You're a high level professional at this moment. That's the brand, right? So 10 minutes later, it's going to automate and send the next message. My bad, I had to finish something up with my son, or I had to finish up with a client meeting. I still didn't spell client right, huh? I had to finish up with a client meeting. What do you like more, right? Crypto, Forex, stocks. Let's find out more about them. Once they have this conversation, once they finish there, you can set it up to where it sends you a notification to let you know that they're at the end of this so that you can start conversing with that person. So you can try about figure out now what they need. Or you can set it up to where now let's get a response, right? Let's add to it. Let's add, let's send a message. Now let's connect this to this and let's send a DM to them. Great. Have a look at this video for me and then get back to me afterwards. We're gonna put video link here. Now, this is where the magic is gonna happen for you guys. about we're talking about automation. We are trying to get our presentation in front of as many eyes as possible. We're trying to figure out how we can get as many people introduced to this opportunity. But we don't have a call every day. We don't have that they can get on. We don't have a presentation call they can get on every day. We don't have time to be in a three-way call all day long. We need to be moving like my man Kurt Cobain says, you need to be moving at the speed of AI. So how do we get more people in front of the presentation so that we can close them out into this opportunity and make them a partner, right? And get them through the process of getting my quick started. How do we do that? We make this link into a video. Moves on to the next part of our automated process. I want to introduce you to Synthesia. Synthesia is a platform where you can make a presentation on your own or upload a presentation, right? Upload a presentation because we have one already. Am I right? Right. We have one right here that we can utilize, right? We have our presentation already that we can upload into here, type text in these areas down here, and it will do the presentation for us. I know it's clicking for you now, right? It will do the presentation for us. Now, there's ways to, there's a paid version of this where you can actually get your voice to be the person out talking, all that stuff. But let's for this point, let's see what she's going to say about what I've already typed in. And let's type at the bottom something that we all know. Are you the one? Are you the one to partner with us and grow for the next decade? Put that there. Now, let's see what AI does. Rendering, and let's see what it says.
Wouldn't you like to learn a high level skill that had a high return on investment in the most demanding market ever? Skills like trading stock and crypto, or even how to effectively set up and use a e-commerce store for your brand. Learn from the #7 crypto educator in the world, Mr. Curtis Cobain, all while getting high return trade strategies daily. We are you looking for growth minded, entrepreneurial spirited individuals to partner with us? Are you the one? Are you the one to partner with us and grow for the next decade?
What do you think? Someone talk to me. What do you think? Do you think this is effective? So we're talking about automation. So now what we do is we set it up, and you can set this up for stories and DMs, right? And let's talk about all the channels that you can connect this to. You can connect it to Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, Messenger, SMS, email, and Telegram. I know my friend, my good buddy Curtis Cobain, he has a Telegram with thousands of people in there. You could set this up to where in there it can give people the presentation without you even being there, without you having to utilize a bunch of your time. We're talking about moving at the speed of AI, using what we have now, this resource, so that we can maximize our time spent doing things like having dinner or taking out that high level professional, that doctor or that lawyer or that civic individual, people who we want to put on the top of our list that we want to build a high level relationship with so we can bring them in, right? Not saying that the other people that's going to see this presentation are not high level, but we've got to get in front of so many people. And I can't have dinner or build a relationship with 100 people a day or 1,000 people a day. But this AI can put me in front of 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 5,000 people, all because we know how to utilize marketing. All right. So, right, we got this bunch of automations that we can put in here, man. Bunch of automations that we can put in. As you can see, let's explore some of the templates. Automated reply in your DDM, auto send links in DM, generate leads and stories, grow your email list, boost webinar signups. Let's say you want to do a webinar every month where you're presenting for the opportunity on a larger scale, where you got someone super doggone effective like Dr. Bethany or Curtis Cobain or any of those guys. You want to have them on a live webinar. Let's we trying to get these people up there for that. Use Facebook ads leads to nurture your messenger marketing campaigns. Grow your SMS list. People look at their SMS, right? And you can grow that SMS list from here. Now, let's talk about how we're going to communicate with these people inside of this. And there's a mobile app for this. Mind you, there's a mobile app for this. So you'll see how it's working. As you can see, you'll see how many DMs got sent, how many story mentions, story replies, how many comments. You'll get to see all of this as it pertains to data that you're going to be looking at on what works and what doesn't work. Now, live chat. You can talk to the people from your app on your phone or from here to continue the conversation and try and nurture those, which means, look, let's say unassigned. You got some people who have been unassigned. You can go in here, assign them to a specific group of people, whether if it was about crypto, e-commerce, or whatever the case may be, and continue the conversation on with them here. This is high level prospecting right here. This is moving at the speed of AI. This is how you get your pipeline filled with individuals that you can speak to on a daily basis to get that yes from, right? And these are the channels. Like you can talk to them on Facebook, Instagram. And if all the other channels were here, you'd have those channels, TikTok, all of that. And you'd be able to communicate with these people and give them exactly what you need. You can put for people like Cobain who want to put their team in here. Now we're all utilizing AI and we're as a team putting our efforts into building it together. So that's mini chat. And then with Synthesia, let's go back here. You once you do the video, as you can see, the person will be talking, right? And I think that's on a paid version. But think about this, being able to have and look, translate any video, turn slides into a video, right? Turn files and links into video. You just use a regular template. This is what you can do with AI. You can take our presentation, upload it into this thing, into this tool, right? And you can pick, right? You can pick from one of these people on here, depending on who you're trying to reach out to, right? And utilize this tool to reach out to as many people as possible. And on this, you can create to where there's a link at the end, right? Let's say and I haven't done it yet, but let's say at the end of the presentation, right? Are you the one? Let's say we want a button down here that says join now. You on in Synthesia, you can make sure that this button on here links to the sign up page. Now you're getting signups and you didn't even talk to anybody, right? Now, if they want to get back to you inside the DM like we asked them to, yes, right? We'll be here or on our phone talking to that individual. We'll be in here talking to that individual on all channel, whatever, right? We'll be in here and talk to that person about whatever's next, how we can get them on next, whether if it's a three-way call, whether if it's a face-to-face FaceTime with us or anything like that, so we can close the deal. But for the people who are really, really going to be like, yo, I want a part of this, that link can go directly to your sign up page and you'll get a sign up. You get that email that says someone signed up. Now you're contacting that person and getting them ready and quick started for the next steps. Simple as that. So I wanted to introduce y'all to something that I've been really diving into over the last 2 weeks as I build my company and build my partnerships with the people that I want to work with over the next decade. I've been thinking to myself, how do I, as a professional who runs a nonprofit, as a consultant, and who's trying to build this part of my business as well as this revenue stream as I diversify, how do I maximize my time as much as possible? And like I keep saying, like my boy Cobain says, move at the speed of AI. Well, this is how we do it. We utilize the tools that are for us in a live mini chat, a live chat in mini chat. We use a synthesia to do the presentation for us more times than we ever could. You understand what I'm saying? This thing will do the presentation more times than you possibly ever could. When you're asleep, this presentation can go out. Now, let's talk about one last thing. We're talking about marketing, right? So you have to sit down in like a Canva or something, right? And you find out how you're going to put together some high level piece of knowledge, right? Some really great piece of knowledge that you're going to put together. And what you do is create this, right? This really great piece of content. You pin it to the top of your page. It should have long form copy that explains everything that the value that you're trying to give in the video, right? It should have a call to action in that. It should have a call to action in the video. And then you add that to ManyChat, but also you boost that post. You put $50, $100, whatever your budget can take a week into boosting that particular post into your market, into the people that you know that you should be talking to. If you're a mom with a brand who talks already about what it looks like to be a single mother and an entrepreneur, then you look for single moms who are single stay-at-home moms or single working moms who are looking to have certain purchase habits and they do these type of things, all that. They have an entrepreneur spirit. You do all that. You put that into one avatar, right? And then you put that ad behind that. Now, not only is your regular network looking at this, not only is the marketing behind that piece of content making sure that you're getting new followers, but when they go on that post and they're like, I like that, they're gonna comment your comment below, whether it says yes or want more or whatever it is, and they're gonna be inside of your pipeline here on ManyChat where you can speak to them. Now what? Now what? Now you have an opportunity to introduce them to the business. Now you have a business opportunity to partner with them, whether if they've seen the presentation or you're ready to get them to look for the presentation. So look, I wanted to put this video together for our community. I'm not going to make it available to nobody else. It's only for us. This link is going to be for us. It's going to help us kind of. And I know, look, I know some of you have jobs. Some of you have other things going on, single moms, dads in here, all this other stuff. But for our organization, I want to put something together on your mind, something that you can put together so that you can maximize your business and get to the next level in whatever it is that you're trying to do. This community, our family, what Cobain has put together, I'm trying to make sure that we get as much opportunity presented to us as possible. And I may open it up to other people, but right now, this is just for us. This is just so that we can grow, so that we can build our organization. And look, if everybody likes this and they want help, then we can do a live where everybody can be on and I can help you set it up. Even down to being in Chat GPT and how you set up Chat GPT to do your content, right? I've set up my Chat GPT to do this. Like, look, I talked to him all the way up until here. Like all of this was setting it up. All of this was setting it up, right? But in the end, in the conversation, ChatGPT knew what I wanted, right? He said, got it. When you ask for a post, I'll handle everything. Topic selection, format, and execution. Let's get to work. Just say the word when you need the next post. I have sat down with ChatGPT and made it exactly who I want it to be. This particular conversation in ChatGPT is for my LinkedIn content strategy. This is my LinkedIn content strategy assistant. It knows everything about me. It knows everything about how I want to post on social media, on my LinkedIn. It knows what to say, the tone, the type of wording, how to give me the output, what questions to ask me about the post, anything. Now it just, I look here, give me a post for today. That's all I said. And it gave me one. Look, AI isn't for the future, it's the now of business growth. I'm on LinkedIn prospecting people on the speed of AI and what it would look like to be in the digital asset market space. That's what I'm using on LinkedIn. On Facebook and Instagram, it's going to be a different story. It's going to be about providing knowledge and value to them enough to where they're like, how do I utilize that, Michael? Now they can go inside my DM, right? They comment in my DM the word that I've been asking them to comment, and now we're having a conversation. So look, everybody, thank you so much. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, comment below where I posted this, and let me know if you would like some type of live walkthrough on how to set some of this up. And I definitely would do that for the entire team. We'll get everybody together and we'll just sit down and chop it up, and we'll get it going for you. Hey man, I'll give you updates as we go further. I'm going to have more tools, more things that we can utilize to grow our business. I have mindset things that we can work on, some high level thinking skills that will put you in a place where um, that your mentality, your entrepreneurial mentality will grow, and that mindset of scarcity will be gone, because I know it happens to us. It happens to us all. It happens to me. Happens to to Cobain. It happens to all of us, where scarcity kind of comes in, and we have that feeling where it's just not gonna. No, we gotta. We got to help each other. We have to support each other, and we have to make sure each other is growing. So thank you so much. Talk to you guys soon. Can't wait to see what happens.